Hey everyone, it's Thursday, September 25th, 9:41 a.m. in the state of California, in the city of Hollywood, in Los Angeles, California. 9:41 a.m. We're looking at IXHL. I'm looking at right now at the, let's see if I can shift it to you guys. We're gonna get a ring light. We're looking at the 15-minute chart because I love the 15-minute chart. And what we're looking at right now is a price range of the orb. Looks like the top is at 59 cents or so, 59 and a third, and the bottom is 56, right? So we hit a little bit lower. We went a little lower than yesterday, but now we're starting to close the bodies of 15-minute candles barely. We got two of them in the top, above the top half of the orb. So we're starting to get what's some would call bullish confirmation. There's obviously more buying than selling right now, which is a good sign. 9:42 a.m., Thursday, September 25th. Let's talk about some stuff. Let's talk about the stock. So the last SEC files, as I've always stated and always suggested, this is the Edgar, the sec.gov/Edgar, EDGAR, and then you search for your company, and here's Incannex Health, the latest filings we have. I'm gonna refresh the screen. Our August 26th, AK, the current report. So the reason why I wanted to jump on here today is not to just make another video about nothing, is I've been watching and listening to that podcast that came out a few days ago over and over and over again. And I feel like I got a little more information on what's going on with the company. And I just want to talk about the politics, the potential earnings that might be coming. And by the way, this is the resistance that I have that we need to hit today is 0.6133, 0.6249, 0.6385. We hit those, we run, in my opinion, in my humble opinion. You know, TA or technical analysis, it doesn't really mean anything. It's interesting though. It does tell you where price goes. So you know, learning how to do just the basic trend lines and support and resistance has been a game changer for me as a swing trader and a day trader. When I do day trade, I haven't been trading anything but IXHL lately. You guys know that most likely. And anyway, so yeah, let's talk about what's going on with the stock real quickly, because I always forget that I'm going to post a 10-minute video and I just keep talking. So it's Thursday, September 25th. We have earnings, which is supposedly going to be on Monday, the 29th, right? Pre-market, that's what it said. Then there's another thing. Let me look at my photos. Photos. Where's the photos? I'm wasting all this time looking for photos. I saw some other thing saying that there's going to also be another or a conference call on the 3rd, and not on the 26th, which is tomorrow. So we'll see what happens. We're looking at the Webull 5-minute chart. And I don't like the 5-minute, it's kind of noisy. So I like to go with the 15. Here's the 30. I don't have the 15 right now. I'm not gonna go and look and change the charts around right now. But so we're looking at, here's some level 2 action. You got a order for 35,000 shares at 56.5 cents. You got people selling at 40,000 shares at 61, 20,000 at 62. So you know, so there's your resistance, 62.60, 61.35. That's where people are going to dump. They're going to sell a bunch of their shares. I don't know. I don't really look at Webull and level 2 unless I'm actively buying or selling. Let's go back. So I like trading view. I like this trading view chart. I'm going to try to zoom in for you guys so you can all see it. I mean, whatever. It's just charting. It's not that deep. Let's talk about the stock though. So what I've learned by listening to the podcast was very informative, and now you know, as you guys know, I was kind of like very kind of not the biggest fan of Joel Latham until I saw this last podcast. Now I'm really bullish on Joel Latham and the company as a whole. They have, let's talk about the 3 drugs they have, and I don't have the exact names, right? So we know we have the sleep apnea drug, IHL 42, I think. The sleep apnea drug, it's an OSA. It's a combination therapy of dronabinol and aceta or something or other, right? So we know about that drug. Super successful. Phase 2 top line results came out. It's incredible. It's going into phase 3. Super safe, super effective. We talked about, so let's talk about August 26th. So August 26th, this PR comes out on this anxiety drug, this general anxiety drug, and everyone like flips out. The stock goes up to 90 cents, then it just starts diving, and then we can presume what we think happened. People say, oh, it's sell the news, or it could be anything. It could be the fact that now we know by listening to this podcast that this psilocybin general anxiety drug, PS whatever it is 001, we now know it's a synthetic psilocybin and a combination of therapy. I'm assuming a psychologist if it's in America. I happen to be studying for an addiction studies degree. I'm nowhere near being a doctor or psychologist, etc., but I am very close to becoming a certified alcohol and other drugs counselor, or CADAC. It's a certified California addiction counselor, right? So that is not even a therapist, right? Then you got to keep going to school for another, you got to get a master's in psychology, and that's a therapist, right? So basically what they're saying is that they've patented this GAD, this general anxiety drug, August 26th, 8K, that's when it came out. What they have patented is, so you can't patent psilocybin, but you can patent the combination of therapy and psilocybin, synthetic psilocybin. That's what they did. I double checked on that this morning. It all checks out. So that's solid, which is, when I first figured out, like, wait, what they're patenting, they have an IP on a combination of therapy and synthetic psilocybin, like, well, anyone can do that. Well, they did it first, obviously. I think they're doing it with ketamine, right? They do it with ketamine treatment, so somebody did the ketamine treatment first. So hats off to Joel or whoever at that company came up with that idea, because brilliant idea, obviously, and they're able to protect it with an IP. It's incredible. So that I wanted to get off my chest. Now let's talk about the rheumatoid arthritis drug, which is, I always have my trusty ChatGPT here. It helps me out with everything. Hey, can you list all the 3 drugs that IXHL has? Yeah, thanks. Just those, whatever those code names are for them. IHL 42X and 001 for the anxiety, whatever those are. List them for me now, please. Thanks. Here we go. Go, go, go. Faster, faster, faster. Watch this while we're waiting for this. Oh, okay. So IHL 42X, fixed dose oral capsule for obstructive sleep apnea, combining dronabinol, synthetic THC, and acetazolamide, right? IHL, we know about that one. That we all know really well. We're all excited about that. Hopefully that's going into phase 3. It's fast tracked, right? We know it's going into phase 3. Super monster already. That's enough already. IHL 675A, oral anti-inflammatory combination for rheumatoid arthritis, asthma, inflammatory bowel disease, made of cannabinoid and hydroxychloroquine. And it looks like they were trying to go for all of these at the same time from the podcast. And now they paused the trial for the rheumatoid arthritis, and they're focusing solely on the treatment of rheumatoid arthritis with this drug, hydroxychloroquine and CBD, or cannabinoid. So you guys know CBD is CBD gummies, right? You see them in the liquor stores or whatever. CBD, right? CBD liquid, CBD, and hydrochloroquine. Hydrochloroquine is this drug that became super popular or politicized in 2020 because Trump said that it was a game changer and that it was going to cure COVID. It turns out that it wasn't that effective curing COVID. However, he looks like he wasn't too far off base because it is a very effective drug. So one of the points that the moderator of the Joel Cohen made in that Life Biosciences or whatever that podcast, sorry if I'm butchering it, the point he made was that these are two public domain drugs, right? This is great, so much information, so excited about this. So now we know, and Joel explained, they have the IP on the combination of the two drugs, specifically in the treatment of the method of treatment of rheumatoid arthritis. It's the same with IHL 42X. They have the IP on the combination of dronabinol and synthetic THC, which is acetazolamide, right? They have on the combination, they have the IP, right? Specifically to treat obstructive sleep apnea. This is what they're doing. This is what makes this super bullish. The general anxiety drug, IHL, I think this is wrong. That's not what it's called. The psilocybin-assisted psychotherapy program for general anxiety disorder, GAD, sometimes referred to IHL, there it is, 001 in early docs. That's what they're calling it. So this one is, they IP'd synthetic psilocybin, which you can't IP because it's a psilocybin, right? But they IP'd psilocybin-assisted psychotherapy program for general anxiety disorder, okay? And people are already microdosing psilocybin. It's happening all over the place. They're doing it anyway. So this is, they're actually IPing and protecting the combination therapy of the synthetic psilocybin. And so these are the three main ones investors and companies are focusing on right now. They have 3 other preclinical cannabinoid projects as well. So I just wanted to now we know a little bit more because of this amazing podcast. I'll put the podcast in the notes. Guys, listen to it over and over and over again. That's it for me for today. Hopefully this explains some stuff for you guys. Let's go right back to the chart. We'll take a look at the chart before I close out and go get some, go do some shopping. So we're looking at the 15-minute chart. Again, it's 9:54 a.m. And I'm looking for these 15-minute candle bodies to close above this blue line. And they're just kind of living at the top of the blue line right now, so which tells me that we need a lot more volume right now. So that's it. Not too exciting today. I just wanted to say, as always, I'm really excited about this drug. This company, IXHL. I'm a lot more bullish on Joel Latham now. If you guys want to understand the at the market and how it's being used, go, check out that podcast on YouTube with Joel. At 43 minutes, he talks all about it, which makes me even more bullish because basically he's taking control. He's taking the controls to the best of his ability to avoid the manipulation of the stock. These are 3 powerhouse world disrupting drugs. And, as long as these IPs are what they say they are, I haven't pulled the exact patents up or anything yet. Man, this is a monster company. This is a great investment. So if you're looking at pullbacks in 58 cents, 57 cents, it's a buy, man. I was going to use the F-bomb, but this is a buy right now at 59 cents. Oh my God. If you're a long-term investor, you got a 401k, a Roth or something like that, Roth IRA, start DCA, dollar cost averaging the stock. Start buying 100 shares. 100 shares at 59 cents or 60 cents, it's going to cost you $60. Buy it, put $60 in every week. DCA this stock because this thing's going to explode one day. That's it for me today. It's September 25th. Tomorrow, hopefully we get this conference call. We may not get it until the 3rd. someone pointed out as well, September 29th is earnings. If they don't report earnings on Monday the 29th, they will have to they will have to report that they're doing a 15-day extension, and it'll be on October 14th. Let's hope for the best. I think the next catalyst, besides earnings, earnings is going to be incredible. But also, I think the next catalyst will be that they are going to announce that the FDA approved their IND, which is an investigational new drug application to commence phase 2 on the rheumatoid arthritis drug. Again, solely focusing on rheumatoid arthritis and not the other 3. And remember, that's another $50 billion addressable market to disrupt. That's it today, guys. This is the shortest video I've ever made, and I feel like I know the stock more than I have since I've been making videos for the last 3 months or so. That's it out of me for today. If you have any questions, throw them in my comments. I love doing research. This is all I do. I'm completely obsessed with it. And that's it, guys. Have a great day today. Let's see if we let's go into the 60s and 70s and 80s this week. Have a great day.